Hello everyone, with my gun. This is my gun. It has plus 5 firepower at rank 50. Yeah, previous iteration of this mod, I climbed ranks with this thing. It has plus 1 fire range. It has ridiculous firepower. It does not have that accuracy, the accuracy game mechanic. Yes, the first shot is very decent range, and then afterwards I am just a point-blank specialist. Yeah, I have 2 barrels, but how often am I going to be able to use one and then be close enough to something to use the second one? Let's see if I can get a Queen Soul right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and anything that gets knocked back gets stunned. Which I guess that's what normally happens when you knock a piece back. But it gets stunned for even longer. Goodbye, Rook. And... oh yeah, we get a free reload when we kill something. Oh, we get 2 ammo regen. Ooh, 2 spies at once. Alright. Glue their shoes, and... yeah, definitely gonna stab the king here. They don't really have anything else worth doing. Alright. Okay, I thought that was the heir. I knew it was some pawn that was over there. Wow, I did not expect that to knock back diagonally. Huh. Okay, so an heir dies, but they get doctors. Okay, I could just go for firepower for days. But I don't actually need any more firepower. I need this reassuring bullet to give me fire range. Yep, I'm a simple guy. I see plus fire range. I take it. Yeah, and I don't really care about the healers because I can also just like kind of one-shot everything. Okay. Yeah, so I just have to hit... yeah, anything that's attacking me... hey, I don't have my poly shields. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, so whenever I kill something... oh yeah, whenever I kill something, I get accuracy on my next shot. Wait, does my reassuring bullet also improve my range? Like, does it give me 0.1 tiles of range per turn? So they go this far before the cursor starts flashing from my range not being guaranteed. I think that's working. I think I'm getting extra range from this. That was 6 damage. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, the recoil. Well, thank goodness I actually turned on my poly shields. But yeah, this gun can easily one-shot anything, and when I played this gun a whole bunch, it was one of the only guns that could easily one-shot stuff. Yeah, yeah, I still need to buff my fire range. This thing is not increasing my fire range. It's just... like, it's not stopping my bullets from disappearing, it's just stopping them from spreading. It's a little weird, but whatever. Yeah, at this point I'm just kind of clearing everything. I could have stolen their ammo. I think that would be a faster clear than slowing the pieces down. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I only need to hit this guy once. Huh. The recoil arrow doesn't show up when I'm shooting at something within my reassuring bullet range. It's strange. Ugh. And the healers, yeah, they cannot attack, and their movement is very slow. So all they do is heal. Hey, it's the Micerang card again. I already have the Micerang gun. I don't need the Micerang card. Okay, well, I'm not taking straight up cheat. What do I look like? Some kind of cheater? Get plus 10% boss power progress. What? What? Boss power... Does that mean every 10 turns something promotes? Because that's what the boss's ability does. He promotes pieces. Remove a rook, add a queen. Do I just want to get, like, random stuff? Yeah, let's get random stuff. I think that'd be fun. It might give us more range. Okay. Well, it gave us more knockback. That's funny. Obviously, it's something that we don't need. Alright. So... yeah, just glue their shoes. Yeah, so the bishops can move... oh, they don't move every turn, they just move every... oh, they move every other turn because they glued their shoes. Yeah, otherwise they would move every turn. The thing is, I don't really care about that because I can just one-shot them, and I can also... I can one-shot them, and I can also... like, I recoil when I shoot stuff, so... like, I'm not actually concerned about getting trapped by bishops. Alright. I feel like at this point I can just kind of go after the king. Like, what's he going to do to me? I guess the question is, will the pawns promote and ruin my picnic if I don't kill them? And the recoil arrow not showing up is pretty annoying. Okay. I guess the folly shields will help me if I'm going to recoil myself into check. I still don't like it. Yeah, at this point I'm just hoping I get some more fire range. You know, let's just shoot these. The healers don't out-heal my gun damage, so there wasn't much of a point. Okay. Both of these are kind of nothing cards. I would rather give queens +1 health. 10% pierce, 10% knockback. Oh, wait a second. On a level where if the bag of almost everything gives me 50 knockback, then I can turn it into pierce. I don't want to click 50 times, and I also don't really care about my pierce if my range is pathetic. Maybe I want Charming Villain. Ooh, +2 fire range. Okay, so queens can't attack me. And, like, it's pretty easy for me to not, it's pretty easy for me to not accidentally kill a queen. Like, with very short... well, my range isn't that short anymore, actually, but it's still, like... it's still short enough that I don't feel like my gun is going to be too accident-prone. Oh, I did not take Charming Villain, because I took the Crow. Took Crow's Blessing. Okay. Well, thank goodness the Folly Shield are smarter than I am. Okay. So when I knock an enemy piece back, it gets stunned for 3 turns, I believe. It is funny that when I push a piece off the board, it will still drop rats for me. Okay. I guess I don't have to clear out everything. And like, oh, I can clear out all the pawns very easily now. How much health does a husk have? Oh, basic piece move. Okay, never mind. Okay, I definitely don't need more chambers. 3 fright radius. Okay, I might actually want that. Ooh, 50% pierce. This used to be 30%, I'm pretty sure. Do I want 30% pierce? Man, that's so good, but also Dare Them is also really good because I have a lot of firepower already. I have so much firepower that if I lose 3, I can still one-shot stuff. Yeah. So the fright radius triggers whenever I kill something that's not a pawn. I am not sure I'm not sure if it works on special pieces. Like, it definitely works on, like, knights, bishops, queens, rooks, and presumably also kings. But I don't know if it will work on healers. Yeah, every time I hit the king, it will swap with the pawn. Unless I kill all the bishops. Yeah, this is a guaranteed shot. Even if somehow it wasn't a guaranteed kill. I mean, I guess technically it wasn't a guaranteed kill, but even if it somehow didn't kill. Oh, I have a hop. Okay. In that case, there we go. I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know if the fright radius works on healers. Okay. So yeah, I have extremely good accuracy over the course of the level because of my reassuring bullet. Yeah, very lucky of me to get Crow's Blessing. It's like the best card you could get with this gun, probably. Oh, this looks very similar to Dare Them. Anyway, I don't actually want sunk cost fallacy. Extra turn when I kill a rook. Eh. Yeah, it's kind of hard to justify. Huh. Yeah, I could have pawn castle and bishop castle. Although I'm a simple guy, I see Sacred Crown, I take it. I mean, there are some other things that I would take over Sacred Crown, but not a lot. Okay, I am in check. Oh, I guess I should, okay, I have 2 gamble. That's fun. I can just go right here and fear everything. Yeah, look at that. Completely safe. I can actually just do the same thing here. Oh, I was gonna kill the king, but then the king has pawn castle. So, yeah. Okay. Now what? Yeah, I'll just stab the king. I could have deactivated Homecoming, but I didn't feel the need to do that. Okay, there we go. The folly shields would have stopped me from taking. Like I didn't know where the recoil was gonna go because of the weird interaction with the recoil and the reassuring bullet. But yeah, it's fine. Firepower -2. I just might take that. I definitely don't need absolution or ammo regen. Plus 25% pierce, that's something. Yeah, I think I am just going to take the extra search. And the stun. Stun is pretty great. Alright, what do we get? Oh, we got extra range. Yeah, +1 fire range. We got gamble, so my shots will do a lot of damage. Alright, so ideally I will have a queen soul at the end of the floor. Okay. Oh, a queen over there. In my head, that was a king. Alright. Yeah, not much to say here. Hope your day's going alright. My day's going pretty well. Technically not guaranteed, but if I miss the 50% on every pellet, I'll just cry. It was less than 0.1% chance. Just barely less, because it was 1 in 1024. That's 2 to the 10th power. Because there were 2 outcomes, and I had to get the specific one with every pellet. Yeah, 10 in a row. So 1 in 1024. Maybe I shouldn't have been so lazy. Like a 1 in 1024 chance. Like it's... Ooh, 1 fright radius. Hold up. Okay, if this doesn't give me 4 fright radius, I'm going to send Edelon an angry email. I could go for an easy... Yeah, you know what? I'll just go for 4 nights ending. Presumably fright radius stacked. It would be pretty fun to get 4 fright radius. Okay, I have the 2 gamble again. The, Yeah, I have a hop because I took a hop card, not because of a bag of everything. Bag of almost everything. Also, if I'm going to hop, I have no reason to use my soul card. Alright, -1 speed. This should be a guaranteed shot. Oh, the freaking... Yeah, like, of course the Jester is not going to walk into spy range because of the fact that it can move diagonally and will move to check me. I'm going to deactivate the card. I will probably... I'll just deactivate the queen. Deactivating the queen is always a good option if you don't know what you want to do. Okay, what would happen if I were to Queen Soul here, and then shoot this queen, and then because everything is scared, I can also shoot the rook, and the level's over. Nice. Better than I hoped. Fire range +4 until I reloaded my gun. It might actually be worthwhile to take. Although Fool Companion's pretty hard to compete with. So I guess I will eventually have to decide. Okay, Daring Bet might actually be really good with this gun, but Fool Companion is kind of broken with as many jesters as you get in this mod. Okay, assault jesters can just do that. Okay. Yeah, they can move diagonally 2 squares. Come on, give me those free turns. Yeah. Another free turn, another free turn. Bishops swap with a pawn. Flip card if there's no bishops. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to be clearing entire floors now. It is always funny seeing a king when there's no, when the king is not a leader, or when the leader is not a king. Really, that was not a kill. All right. All right, that bishop is still frightened. Oh my goodness, the pawn castle. It's rough. Oh right. Yeah, just shoot that. Oh look, a free turn with All right, very funny. Okay. Yeah, so if I hop on a bishop, it will swap with a pawn, and then the pawn will promote because it only took 1 damage from the hop. Alright. I am pretty sure... Yeah. I guess it was guaranteed safe to shoot that, because I just had enough damage. But also, because I got a free turn... Well, I don't remember. Okay, anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you tell him. Okay. I think I'll just take away their shoes. Okay, yeah, I'll take another extra turn. Oh, that poor rook getting pushed off. Alright, and finally, I have taken out every single pawn. The healer kind of looks like a pawn, but it is not a pawn. Look at that coward running away from me. Okay. Yeah, so if I go for Regency ending, if I get Disguise, I can go for that ending. I don't know how often I'm going to want to use my soul card. Okay. Alright. We'll see if I get something better. Oh, I could try to go for Hellmare ending. I don't want to do that. A Bishop Shields or something. Absolution increases grenade damage. Okay. Well, -1 and then +1 for my Absolution. Could just stun all the pawns for 10 turns. And I think I'd rather just... Well, I guess I'm giving pawns +1 speed. But yeah, I have a moat, and... Oh, I can click it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the jesters are very fast. The other pawns are... I guess they're normal speed for the base game, but I think in this mod they start out at 6 speed, or at 6 turns per move. Oh, rest in peace is Spy, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I should easily be able to kill all the pawns at this point. I got very lucky that that there were a lot of the jesters were in range for me to hit them easily. Yes, these bishops move every turn, unless I have de-shoesified them. Okay, that is every pawn, so now I can actually start killing these bishops. Alright. Alright, let's get red book. Okay. Well, that is red book. Do I want to go for red book? I could go for bold plan and then use that to go for red book. That'd be kind of funny. But at that point, I might as well just go for wand of execution. All right, so we're gonna fight a big black bishop. All right, that is one free turn I've gotten from Cool Companion. I'll keep track of how many free turns. Actually, I have this wand. Well, it recharges when I kill a piece, so I can just use it once. I can just use it once every time I'm about to kill a piece, I guess. That's a free turn. Yeah, who needs to actually move the mode? I can just have it be on. You can just have it be on my side of the board every time. Wait, how did this pawn not get knocked back? What? Bro. Wait, and how did the bishop get pushed off the board? Okay, I don't know. I'm guessing that those two things that happened are related. Anyway, I would like to... Oh, I have 3 ammo regen. I must have gotten 1 extra from the bag of almost everything. Well, rest in peace, Spy, I guess. He did his best. Alright, let's see how I can creatively get the other Spy killed. It actually died to the rats. Alright, well, that's how I creatively get a Spy killed. Also, how did this pawn not swap with those bishops? I don't know. And I don't care to try to figure it out. Alright, let's just kill this guy and get an extra turn. Maybe that pawn was the heir. Maybe it was the heir and that that caused it to not be eligible or something. Okay, so now... Yeah, king swaps with a pawn. Yeah, it's back to kings swapping with a pawn. Alright, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to not kill every single bishop. I have to leave one alive. Need to kill all but one of them. Okay. If the bishop doesn't get knocked back, then I will lose. So let's just not take the shot, I guess. I don't know. I'm like trying to keep my queen soul, I guess, but that seems like kind of a silly thing to do. But we're gonna do it anyway. I really was hoping I would kill the rook there. Red book bishops are really dangerous. Okay, this is perfectly safe. Yeah, I wanna be hitting these bishops. How are the... I mean, I guess the bozo moves every other turn. The big bozo. Alright, I believe. Wait, so how is the king so fast? He moves every other turn because... Yeah, how does the king move every other turn? This is whack. Maybe the king got the +2 speed from the church wine. That's gotta be what it is. Yeah, because, like, the bishop was the leader, like, as the level was starting. And then, yeah, because it was related to theocracy deactivating. That's gotta be what it is. Alright, how much health is... Oh, he's still at full health. Okay, bishop is high on health. Okay. So at this point, there we go. Yeah, something... Yeah, last run I played also had a weird issue where I was doing more damage than I should have been. Because it should be a max of 10 damage. The boss power... I don't know what boss power is, but, you know, that's okay. Is it... Yeah, it must be like every time boss power hits 100%, it promotes a pawn. That's my guess. At one point I managed to kill the bishop before it even got a turn. Oh yeah, those are the gun that had like stun grenades. Okay, anyway, let's just... No, Jester! Ugh. How am I supposed to take advantage of Fool Companion without any Jesters? I should be able to wipe everything out pretty easily. Although if I kill every single piece, then the boss will summon more. Okay, yeah, that's a safe shot. Do I care about the bishops? Not as much as I care about the rooks, I guess. And I gotta make sure I leave something alive. Oh yeah, and I gotta make sure that my chambers aren't empty. Alright, 8 health. Alright, that's easy. We did it, and we had one in the chamber. So yeah, the sonic boom was good, and then I got extra range, and it became really good. Alright, next time, Plague Bringer. Alright. I really like this gun. I was going to play it next time, but I really just want to play it now. So my firepower is in the dumpster. But we get like a whole bunch of rats. Oh yeah, and the pawns are nerfed. Pawns have less health. Wait a second. Shouldn't there be plumed knights with the like little plumes on top? I don't know. Okay, this is rank 50. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I gotta reduce everything's max health by 1. Gotta do that post haste. The Plaguebringer has very powerful synergy with pieces having debuffed health. Alright, I was hoping I would finagle a queen soul, but that's okay that I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, with, yeah, I make 3 rats. Wait, do I make 4 rats? I probably should have read the gun. Alright, let's try to get... Okay, whatever. Alright, all pieces minus 1 health. I'm probably going to be taking that. Yeah, I mean, I just want to win the run. I don't care about going for special endings right now. Every pawn is going to die at the start of the floor. Okay, not quite. Oh, alright, there we go. This will give me a queen soul. Oh, the knights only have 2 health. I'm not sure how there's no plumed knight. It must have, the mod must have been updated. They just didn't, they just didn't pay attention to that fact. Yeah, let's play Guess the Patch Notes. I'm not going to bother playing that game. I did not notice during that other run. I felt like well, I don't know. I felt like I should have noticed during the other run, but I guess since my gun did so much damage, I didn't really care. I don't want to reduce my firepower. I could demote something. That's not bad. Rook plus 2 health. Eh. I don't want pawns. Well, actually, pawns getting super speed. I mean, it's not super speed, but it's like having pawns being faster. I think that's perfectly fine when they just crumple like bricks. They just fall down like a ton of bricks. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, is this going to clear out every single pawn? I think just barely not. Yeah, just barely. Oh my goodness, I might actually just, like, be dying too quickly. Okay. Yeah, I can't one-shot the queen. The pawns are... Oh my goodness. Okay, we're fine. We're barely fine. My goodness. If I can debuff the pawn's health even more, at least the pawns will, I will be able to use the... Oh my goodness. If I debuff the pawn's health again, at least, like, killing a pawn will generate more rats than it took to kill the pawn. Surprise attack is interesting. Cannon fodder. Yeah, I might just take surprise attack. All pieces minus 2 speed, and then just never shoot my gun. We'll see how that works. Or at least not shoot my pawn and whatever, not shoot my gun until not shoot my gun until I'm until like a proper piece approaches me. Although, given that I've kind of searched the level for a spy and been unable to find one, yeah, we're just gonna do that. All right. Well, there's the spy, I guess. Oh, and I can kill the rook. Nice. Well, so that spy's not gonna it's not gonna do anything for me. Oh, I took this card that adds kings. I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, because I was just like, okay, I'm definitely taking Vulture's Blessing because it's just really strong. So getting one guaranteed damage every turn, like these pieces have so much health that it's, you know, the one guaranteed damage isn't that good. If I could get more rats, that would be so good. I don't want to flashbang myself. Yeah, we'll just get another fake king. Why not? Yeah, I don't want to add a queen every 10 turns. Alright, so I wander around in search of a spy, and when I'll eventually give up. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, so -1 health to everything. So as soon as, yeah, like whenever a pawn dies, it will, yeah, it will cause a cascade, because it takes 2 rats to kill a pawn, and a pawn generates 3 rats. I wonder if I could, just, like, not even shoot for the rest of the floor. Probably not. Should probably shoot stuff. Okay. That killed the rook. Rooks normally have a lot of health. How much health do the rooks have? Okay, they have 9 right now. Oh, I'm doubly checked. What a bother. I'm again doubly checked. Okay, queen's at 3 health. I could use the isekai. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, rook's at 1 health. It's fine. So I don't get to have a bishop or queen soul, but that's fine. So every 20 turns. Oh, okay, we get a king every 20 turns. And yeah, a king has what, 20 health? Never shoot a king. It might just empiric rule might keep up with my plague. Nah, I don't want to reset the floor after 50 turns minus whatever from the kills. All pieces plus 2 health. What? Okay. I could actually just use this to get more pawns and knights. Yeah, because like if a pawn or knight, pawns, I guess they have break-even health compared to my rats. And knights have less health than my rats. So if I get more knights to spawn, then that will increase the total amount of damage dealt, I guess. Queen has 5 health. Okay. Okay. Guess we have to soul card here. Ah. Very good. Excellent. Knight running out of health at the opportune time. I do not have enough firepower to kill the king. Yeah, I'll shoot the queen and activate my isekai card. Okay, I can get 3 extra firepower, 360 spread, a special attack pattern. Okay. What the heck is going on? Okay, well, the fact that okay, I'm not taking your move, for sure. Ooh, another Black Plague. Yes. Yeah, the fact that I don't have an extra life anymore is a little concerning. Yeah, so every turn, 2 damage is randomly inflicted among enemy pieces. Unless that doesn't work. Oh man. That'd be a bummer. Okay, whatever, let's just start clearing stuff. If I can get another, like, penalty to enemy health, that would be pretty good. It would actually be amazing. Or if I can get another rat. Yeah, if I could find a rat card. Alright, that queen should be dead. Just barely. Okay. How much health do queens have? They have 8 health. Alright, I need to move this way. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, pawns can be grabbed and thrown for free, but nothing else can. Oh yeah, so my special attack. What a weird special attack. So all of my pellets go that way. Interesting. See if my plague can kill these kings. Oh, every time something dies, yeah, cards trigger 1 turn sooner. Okay. Yeah, maybe that good in this build. Yeah, so I think this power progress is like the boss. Yeah, it's 50% towards a pawn promoting, so it's like a pawn will promote multiple times at the start of the fight. I don't have enough fire arc to want the pierce effect. Yeah, I want to poison everything for a billion turns. Alright, let's try. Nope. That was fast. So yeah, this will make my... Yeah, this will make my build very powerful. Like, I can't lose at this point. Since the big threat was, you know, all the pawns just, like, keeling over at the beginning of the floor, and then I have a bunch of rooks and queens chasing me for, you know... And I haven't had time to clear any of them. Oh yeah, the pawns can push stuff. Okay. A shame about the Black Plague not working with the gun. Oh well. Okay, yeah, +1 rat. Sign me up. Standoff is a funny card. Yeah. +1 rat. So now pawns give me more rats than it took to kill them. They just sit here. Well, we'll see if the level wins itself. I guess it probably won't. Definitely not at this rate. Wow, that was the weakest starting floor, or the start of the floor I've had yet. Which is, well, I guess the early floors before my build became very powerful were also weak starts. Okay. I did not instantly win the floor, sadly. Alright, am I gonna win the floor now? Probably not. It'll be close. Okay. Good enough. It's going to be difficult to leave certain pieces alive for that to happen, and that is not happening. Alright, we're not giving pawns +1 health for obvious reasons. Alright. Yeah. I'll just add a king. It's just not a very impactful white card. And the other white... Wow. How does this keep not instantly clearing everything? How are so many pawns surviving this is what I'm really asking. Alright, -1 health to everything. Cool. Alright, have I won the floor? Because the pawns have 2 health, and the knights have 1. I think. Or it's 3 and 2. I don't remember. Yeah, look at all those rats. Although, I guess with an extra... I just added an extra king, even with -3 health. That is a lot of health I'm adding to the board. Although if I clear out everything except for the kings, then, you know, the level will be completely free from there. Although the levels were already completely free at this point. Okay. Alright, can I make... or give myself another rat? Well, I might just take Voodoo Doll. King -4 health, count me in. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. Looks like 2 of the pawns that died went into a rook, which is a little unfortunate. Or 1 of the pawns. Yeah, we got... Ugh, don't instantly win this floor either. Alright. This has got to be a win now. Well, I haven't gotten the spy, so actually probably not. Okay, well, good enough. So the boss starts off with a shield that stops him from taking more than 10 damage. And he's also just very big and might intercept many rats. Okay, well... I mean, everything's poisoned for a lot of turns, so nothing really matters. Of course, the poison status is different from the Black Plague. Alright, 1, 4, and 2 health on those guys. It's nice that the game gives me a little warning when the boss is about to promote something. Yeah, the rats cannot get me discovered checked, but also the rook was poisoned anyway, so who cares? Okay. Oh, if I hit the boss, it reduces his boss power. Okay. Alright. Obviously, killing all of the pawns is one way to stop him from promoting them, but failing that, I can just, hit him to reduce his boss power. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I do remember the shapeshifter being pretty strong. I don't remember what rank it was at. Whatever. Well, I think it was at master rank. I don't remember specifically what rank it was. Oh, 23, it says right here. Okay, whatever. We'll try this one next time. Until then, thanks for watching.